we go. Hello, everyone. I wrote a speech, which is probably good because if I look at you all, I'll probably start crying. So, my name's Allie Christ, and I'm going to try my best to not cry my eyes out, but no promises. Alright. I guess I will begin my story with this. I'm not sure if many of you, or if any of you know how I became a cross-country runner. I'll set the scene for you. It was a warm spring day with the melody of birds chirping. I was a sophomore here at E-Town, and we had just finished our season of spring track a few days ago. I decided to take advantage of such a beautiful day and go for a run. When I returned, I checked my phone to see one missed call from the one and only Coach Falk. I instantly thought, oh goodness, what did I do wrong? I decided I would call him back, you know, that being the polite thing to do. I was very nervous, but curious as to why he decided to call me. He answered the phone and we had a brief conversation. He told me, I saw you running earlier and I thought you were Tracy. You looked good running up that hill. I thought, wow, that's actually a big compliment considering that Tracy has always been such a tremendous asset and incredible athlete. A few moments later he asked me, how would you feel about coming out next season for the cross-country team? I remember reminding him that I am a sprinter. For those who don't know me very well, I've always considered myself a sprinter, mainly because my main event is the 400 hurdles. That's a quarter of a mile, and cross-country as well, a lot of miles. I told him I would think about it and contact him soon with my answer. I remember hanging up and standing in my room in shock. A personal invite from Coach Falk onto the team, I couldn't help but smile. I was very excited, yet very nervous at the same time. I was nervous because I felt like I didn't know anyone very well, considering I had always been that track girl. I had always been kind of quiet the past 2 years, and now I was with different people, doing a different sport that I didn't feel like I was meant for, so I felt completely out of my element. I was scared to be on the team, honestly. I felt like I would be judged if I didn't do well. I wasn't sure if I would fit in. I mean, I was just a sprinter. I didn't consider myself a cross-country runner. I knew how talented this team was. I knew how fast these girls were. All these nerves on top of my first day back, which was the annual 3K time trial. I did survive the time trial, luckily. However, I remember everyone being so supportive. During the warm-up, several girls talked to me and made me feel right at home. They seemed genuinely nice and wanted to talk to me. Even after I crossed the finish line, I got several high fives and great jobs from both the guys and the girls team. Everyone was in such high spirits, smiling, cheering, congratulating everyone on their performances. It was truly incredible. Even though I had a somewhat average time, that's being nice, somewhat average time, I felt like I had just ran the best race of my life. Maybe not the best time, but the best race because I ran into open, welcoming arms of my future family. I knew after that moment that this team was unlike no other. Now looking back, I can safely say that this team I stand before is like no other. They've been so supportive, positive, driven, welcoming, and passionate for the sport. I've learned so much about myself through competing in cross country and truly believe I've become a better person for it. I feel as if I've become more passionate about running because I want to do my best for the team. I want to do my best as a thank you for each and every one of you. I want this because I want you to know how thankful I am to have you welcome me and accept me. You've encouraged me and made me believe that I could take on this sport when most of the time I never believed I could. Your constant approval and inspiration allowed me to learn how to hold on and fight through each race as I slowly found my way. This team has so much talent and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to train with you every day. You guys make 4 p.m. the best part of my day because I get to be with such incredible people. You all inspire me more than you'll ever realize. Even off the course, this team is so supportive and close. We do practically everything together. We eat, train, lift, do abs, study, shower, eat more, live with one another, go out, drink water together. We all date each other and take iron together, which reminds me. Mom, can I have a glass of water, please? I didn't take my iron today, so. That's what makes a champion. Okay, where was I? I'm just gonna hold it. Okay, back to the serious note. We truly are a family. We take care of one another, we listen to one another, and we love one another. I've never met another team with more heart, and I truly think that this is why we are so successful. We have heart as a secret weapon, heart for the sport and heart for one another that no one can take away from us. It is what makes us invincible. I know that I have found that my heart belongs to this team. I cannot thank you enough for inspiring me every day, never ceasing to amaze me, and constantly driving me to be the best runner I can be. I am so happy that I decided to take a big leap of faith and fall into such loving arms. I'm only sorry I did not join this team sooner. However, these past 2 years of cross country have been the best 2 years that I will forever cherish. I truly cannot be happier to have had the opportunity to compete, train, and become a family with this team. I am beyond grateful for that phone call that changed my life. Thank you so much for allowing me to see that you can be successful if you have a dream and chase after it. I've learned that you can achieve anything if you run with your heart. I've learned that time truly does fly by, especially when you're racing the clock. Next thing you know, you are up here giving your monumental speech. Embrace it and enjoy it, guys. These will be the best 4 years of your life. Look at the people around you and recognize how important we are to one another. Recognize all the heart we have in this room and how much support we give freely to one another. Keep that heart and carry it with you wherever you go. I know next year, every time when it's 4 o'clock, I'll be wishing I was here with you. But wherever I'll be, I'll carry our Blue Jay pride in my heart. I'm entirely honored to have worn a cross-country uniform and proudly say that I am a cross-country runner. Thank you, and I love you all.